Hello, my beautiful friends, and thank you for being here. Today, I would like to talk to you about three fundamental principles or keys to a successful long-term relationship. And some of you might think that they're very obvious, but for many people, as I have discovered over the years, and some of the people I've worked with, it's actually not that clear. So, key number one, love. Love has to be present in everything. And you might say, that's super obvious. But you'll be surprised how many people get into a relationship out of all sorts of things, but they don't love the person. It might be because of the fear, fear of losing them. So they might be with someone and feel like comfortable, but they don't love them, but they don't want to lose them. So they're like, I'll just keep going. There could be fear of like not getting someone better. There is also relationships getting built out of lust, and they usually the ones who don't last long, because if it's out of lust and there is no fundamental principles behind it of love and all this stuff, then most probably once all that lust and fire and fireworks are gone, then the relationship will probably be gone too. There are other reasons as well. We're not going to go into them, but I think you get the point. So number one, love. If you meet the person who you'll be blessed enough to love and they love you back, that's just super important, because then the other two, I think, are easier. So key number two is trust. Without trust, you won't be able to have a successful relationship. If just one person doesn't trust the other, the relationship is doomed. Sooner or later, it'll fall apart because people will argue. One will be jealous, another one will be something else, and trust. You want to develop trust from start. When you get together with someone, you discuss things, you go over them, and you make sure you discuss like everything, and that you can trust each other. But in order to, I should probably do a separate video on this topic, but in order for you to be super trusting, and for them also, because the person has to feel secure. The thing is, like, if someone trusts you with something very close to the heart, or something, the urge that they have, and they tell you about it and you freak out, then again, the trust might be broken, and that can lead to a lot of other things, a lot of other inconveniences, let's put it that way. So trust is super important. If you have love and trust, you are like 2/3 into a very successful relationship. And the key number three, last one, that I consider these three as super fundamental. You have them, you are on your way to a very good life together. Obviously, there are like so many things to cover. But the number three thing is respect. Now, you need to be able to respect your partner, and your partner has to respect you. For that, you have to behave in the way that you're respected by your partner. And trust can play a massive role in that as well, but not always, right? So there could be trust, but there could be things that you might do, or your partner might do, that will make you lose respect. And I've been in this situation before. I was with a partner, that a wonderful person, but the way he started behaving, like, so some of the examples of behavior: if you become psychotic, you start shouting, screaming, calling them names out of argument or whatever, out of that, the person can actually lose respect for you. It's it's very painful. And sometimes, obviously, there are also things like mental health issues and all sorts of stuff. But those are the things you need to be able somehow to deal with, and not to get to the point that the person will lose that respect for you. So if you have love, trust, and respect, both ways, it has to go from one person to another. So you have to have all three towards them and them towards you. Trust me, you are like so on your way to the best relationship ever. I wish you all the very best, and make sure you subscribe. If you have any questions, get in touch, and I'd love to cover your question in the next video. I send you lots and lots of love. Until the next time.